Oh my goodness. Technology, am I right? Oh, so frustrating. So I'll wait for everyone to come back on. Why? Anyway, if you're coming in, if you're watching this with no context, then there's a part 1 to this. I'm gonna have 2 videos for episode 104 because of what happened. I know. I'll explain in just a second. I know I've got everyone coming back on, but I couldn't just end there because I have so much more to show. Okay, so what happened? So frustrating. A spam number called me, and I just swiped up to get rid of the call, and it froze everything, and my screen was black. I could still chat with you guys, luckily. My screen was black, and I guess it froze the picture for everyone else, so. A spam number. I was really worried for a minute, though, that everything that we had just, the whole episode we just recorded, that we'd chatted was going to be gone, and luckily, whew, not gone. Thank goodness. So here we go. Part 2. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for rejoining. I know it's frustrating when that happens and you're like, well, now I'll just continue on with my day, but I appreciate if you're coming back in. I really, really do. Okay. Where was I? I was talking about Gatti Yarn Company. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and add all the stuff from the description box here when we're done with this, but I have it linked in part 1 of the episode, but I'll have it linked in part 2. So Gatti Yarn Company, I'm giving away some prizes. Here we go. So this is, oh, you know what? That reminds me. Okay, if you're here right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna disable comments. I don't know yet. I might end up disabling comments on this video so that all the comments can be on the first video so I can pick a prize winner from there, if that makes sense. You'll know because you won't be able to leave a comment. Okay, anyway, I'll decide that later. I can't decide that in the moment. So this is Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. My guess is in the time that this video broke down, some of you probably went over and bought this yarn, so it's probably all gone, but it's a really fun colorway, and I'm keeping this one for myself, but I'm gonna give away one of them. Yeah, her candles. She has candles too. Okay. So I'm giving away this one, Son of Poseidon. This is going to be our internationally friendly giveaway. So it doesn't matter where in the world you live, you can enter to win this one. Whereas the other one's going to be just for the US. This one is international. Okay, so it's going to be the yarn. And then of course I had to give away something too. And I found these when I was out on the Brooklyn yarn crawl. This is a set of stitch markers handmade from WeeOnes. I have her information linked as well. These are handmade, no molds. She makes them by hand, and this is the New York City set. So we've got a squirrel, we have a pigeon, a piece of pizza, and a rat, which is so funny. They're adorable. I got a set of these for myself as well, and I'm using the little rat right now. I love it. They're adorable. So this is the second set of prizes. It's going to be in the comments. Again, I might just have all the comments on part 1, so I might end up disabling comments here, but I'll link everything in both parts. In both videos. So crazy. Okay. That's what happens when you're live. You got to deal with the technical difficulties. All right, so if you want to win one of those physical pattern prizes, make sure to leave a comment, just one, and you're entered for both. And go shop those shops. They're really, really cool. Oh, and I linked, did I say this already? I linked this shop if you want to go check out her other stuff. She is like a bomb business on Etsy. She's got tons of sales, so go over there and support her. What else was next? Okay. I have one more crochet pattern prize giveaway, and you do have to be here for that. So again, if you're a crocheter, let me know. I'm gonna randomly pick one of you to win a prize from Deanne at Day Design. So let me know. I know the pigeon and the rat, aren't they so cute? They're so, so cute. You finally found this second part. Yay, Samantha. I'm so sorry. That was not intended. It wasn't because YouTube has a limit on time. Well, they probably do. But it was because I got a spam phone call. not happy about that. And I don't know if it would have helped if I put my phone in do not disturb, because I have to unlock my phone in order to get on YouTube. I don't know. I'll learn. We'll do more lives and I'll learn more things. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm so glad we have so many crocheters. Okay, I'm randomly going to pick a winner for Addy Day Designs. And our winner is, wait, hold on. Somehow I got off of those comments that say crochet. Hold on, let me get on the crochet comments. And the winner is Izzy. Izzy, you're the winner. Izzy Field, and you're 14 years old? Oh, that's so exciting. So this is perfect. Izzy, if you will email me, I need to put my email back on the top. Let me do that real quick. Okay, Izzy, if you will email me and tell me that you are the winner, I will get you a pattern prize from Addy Day Designs. That's so exciting. I love it when we have young knitters and crocheters here, because I started young knitting and crocheting, and look, you're going to be obsessed. Well, you might be obsessed for years and years to come. I love it so much. Okay, I didn't catch what shop the New York stitch markers were from. They are from WeeOnes, and I've got the shop linked on part 1 of this video, but I will also link it on this video as well, but after we're done. After we're done here. Okay, so that is all of the pattern prizes and the physical prizes. These were all part of just saying thank you to all of you for 10,000 subscribers. I am so excited to hit this milestone. I really didn't think that it was gonna happen, I guess. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm so excited to just keep growing like our community of knitters and crocheters. And I'm like, all right, let's see if in like 5 years we're like 100,000, 100,000 knitters and crocheters. Because one of my favorite things to do is tell people here in New York, like as I'm meeting new people, what do you do? I'm like, well, I have a couple YouTube channels. And they're like, well, what are they about? And when I say knitting, people are like, what? And I'm like, no, you know what? I actually know 10,000 people that knit and crochet. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yep, 10,000 people that knit and crochet. And there's more of us. There's more of us. Did you know that there are like 20 yarn stores in like the New York City area? It's a big deal, right? It's a big deal. Okay, oh, thank you guys so much. Okay, so we have the prizes. We talked about whips. We talked about finished objects. We had technical difficulties and we made it through. So now we're coming up to the end of the episode where I just am gonna share with you, like I do in all my podcasts, about what's going on in our day-to-day. If you don't already follow me on my other Instagram, it's not the Knitty Natty one, it's all of this and that. I share more personal day-to-day stuff on there. So if you're interested, you might not be, but if you are, you can follow me there and I share stuff day-to-day. But we just got back from a trip. I say trip, it wasn't a vacation. Oh my gosh. Can you hear him doing his mouth? Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so we just got back from a trip. Now this is bothering me in the background. My mother-in-law, make sure all those look clean. My mother-in-law just moved from Texas to Orlando, Florida. So we just moved in April. Last month, beginning of April, we moved from Texas to New York, and now my mother-in-law has moved from Texas to Florida, and now our family is out of Texas, pretty much. I mean, we have some family, like not immediate family. Our immediate family is no longer in Texas. So it's so crazy, but I'm really excited now to be able to go and visit down in Florida. It's like just over 2 hours to fly. Which is not bad at all, and we're just going to be keeping an eye on like plane tickets so that we can like just hop down there for a few days. She's got a wonderful house with a pool. She's like 25 minutes from Disney World. So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun down there. I'm really excited. So what Kit and I did is we flew into Texas. We were there for a few days. It felt like nothing though. Like I thought I was gonna get computer work done. I thought I was gonna get lots of knitting done, and I did in the car. But I don't know what I was thinking. Like always, I overestimate what I can do. And the days went by like that. All of a sudden, we were doing moving stuff, you know, all the things that are involved. And all of a sudden it was like moving day and we had lots of chaos. It was, of course we did, but what was the funniest thing is we the plan was we rented a truck, and I mean my mother-in-law, she rented a truck. We had movers load it, and then it's so expensive to have movers drive your stuff, so Kent actually drove the truck from Texas to Florida. And then when we got there were other movers based in Florida that unloaded everything. That was the plan. But the movers from Texas get to the house, they see this truck 26 feet long, right? And they're like, this is not gonna fit. And my mother-in-law is actually upsizing, I guess you could say. Like, her new house is bigger than the one that she was leaving, so it's not like she needed to get rid of stuff really, right? And so they're like, it's not gonna fit. Oh my gosh. They packed that truck so full. And then there was so much stuff left in the house. We ended up getting another truck nearly the same size and packing it ourselves the morning that we left. Oh, it was chaotic. So then we had to have somebody else drive the other truck, because I guess we could have had like one of us drive one of the other. Anyway, we paid to have somebody drive the other truck, the biggest one, and that was so nice. Kent ended up driving a truck that was a bit smaller, and I rode in the car with my mother-in-law and her dog and knitted, and it was so nice, and got lots and lots of knitting done, as you saw on my rocket tee. And we took forever to get from Texas to Florida. In true fashion. We took our time, we did lots of stops, we basically just took forever to get there. It took us 3 days. And we made it to Florida, and we actually had 2 really great nights in Florida. We worked on the house and stuff during the day, and then at night we were able to go to dinner. We went to Disney Springs. We did not go to Disney World, like the parks at all this time. We went to Disney Springs and had dinner, and it was really nice. We had a good time. And then we came back yesterday. And now we're back, and that's why we have a live podcast this week, because I wasn't home to like pre-film on Tuesday like my normal schedule is, so I figured live podcast would do it. So yeah, that's what's been going on the past week. It's been pretty crazy. Kat says, I know your mother-in-law probably doesn't want to, but we'd love to meet her on your channel sometime. Yeah, my family doesn't like to be on camera, which I totally understand. Like, I try not to get other people on camera unless they want to be. But my mother-in-law is in some of my videos on This and Nat, my cleaning channel. I did her pantry and stuff like that, so she is in it a little bit there. If you want to see a little peek of her, she's a wonderful person. Dominique said, hey, I just realized we haven't seen your yarn room or bedroom tour. So I have 2 videos that are ready to be edited. One is the yarn room, which is like bedroom, right? One is the yarn tour, and one is a tour of another yarn shop. So I might put in my Instagram today a poll to see which one you want to see first, which one you want to see next week, basically. I mean, I'm tempted to do the yarn room because we just did a yarn store video, but I will have to ask you guys and see what do you want to see first. Would you rather see the yarn room, or would you rather see another yarn shop? You know, and you can let me know. Okay. How does Bailey like her new home? So Bailey's my mother-in-law's dog. I actually didn't get to see her at the new house, but I bet she loves it. Oh, that's not true. She did come over. She was running around the pool. She won't get in, but she was running around the pool. I think she's really going to like this new house. It has a lot of space for her, and she just wants to be near my mother-in-law. She's absolutely obsessed with her. Let's see. Harriet asks, how do they, meaning my family, like it that you are filming all the time? So mostly it's just Kent affected by that, because I'm not always filming when we're doing like family stuff, right? But even if I am, I just don't get them in it. I think that they're probably a little like you know, sometimes it's frustrating because it's not always like the most convenient, or I need to take longer doing something, or I need their help. But now that it's like, hey, this is also my job, this also supports our family, like it's not really, it's something that they're just kind of like more used to, but I don't put them in it, and I respect the boundaries that they have, and so I think that helps a lot. Cheryl asked, who kept Toaster while you were gone? So we had a wonderful person, actually a wonderful couple that kept Toaster. We found them on Rover, and they watch Toaster, and they also have a dog, and Toaster and that dog are like best friends. They said that when we left yesterday, well, first of all, they bring Toaster out, and Toaster's like super sad. He definitely doesn't want to leave. And so they said that their dog sat by the door like all day yesterday wondering where Toaster was. So when we go on trips this summer and beyond, we're definitely going to have them watch Toaster again, because Toaster loved it over there so much. Okay, it looks like you guys want to see the yarn room next. I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Because I've had to hide it for so long. I just need to get, I can do that today. I just need to do like a quick, like, here's where everything ended up, because I'm showing you the process. I think that's important, so you can kind of see, you know, how I was thinking through things and putting stuff away, and then Kent is going to edit it. Kent's my editor now. Kent can edit it. Diana asked, what charities are you working with this year? I don't have anything lined up so far, but that's a really good idea. We did Woolly Wishes last year, so maybe we'll do something different this year. I think that's a great idea. I guess I'm answering questions again. Thank you for everyone who's still here. This is so fun. Okay, Rachel asks, what made you decide to start a YouTube podcast in the first place? I just wanted like a place to talk about knitting, to be honest. Like, I wanted to be able to talk more about my knitting, share more about my knitting, find a bigger community. I started out blogging, and I kind of would share like my projects, and I would share other stuff like things I was cooking, stuff like that. I still have all my old blog posts. I still keep my website in case I start to use it again more. But yeah, I started blogging, and then I was like, well, this is just not enough. I need to talk. So then I started doing Instagram TV, which didn't last for very long. I think I did like 20 10-minute episodes on there. And then I started doing Vlogmas on YouTube in 2018. And then I did a year in review video. And I was toying with the idea of switching over my weekly podcasting to YouTube, when Diane of Suburban Stitcher saw my year in review and talked about me on her podcast. And so like overnight, I had all these new people in my community. It was such a blessing. And I was like, well, now she had said that I was starting a podcast on YouTube. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I am now. I mean, I was already leaning towards doing that, but that was really like the push, the vote of confidence that I needed to get it going. And so I always have to thank Diane for like helping me start my YouTube channel and like really get going on everything. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I see lots of good questions here. I'm not gonna answer too many more just for time, because I do need to go get back on my computer and do some work. That doesn't sound fun at all. I'm just gonna stay here all day and answer questions. Okay, no. Okay, let's see. Kim asked, do you have any favorite yarn companies, independent and big brands? I just love indie dyers, honestly. Like, I like to find the local yarn wherever shop I'm in. I like to go for like local, and I just look for my favorite blend, 75-25. Now, there's of course people that I like go back to, and they're usually because they're local to me. So in Texas, I like to shop from Suburban Stitcher, Mustache Yarns. Those are always like my go-tos at DFW Fiberfest. Here I'm trying out like a lot of new brands from New York City, which I'm really excited about. So I'll probably be returning to those as well. Could you talk more about what the membership includes? I really want to make some crochet friends. Okay, so I have a video about the membership that talks about what it includes, but we've kind of added some new things, so I'll probably talk more about this on Instagram before June 1st and kind of give all like the updates, because we've added stuff since I created that video and since I listed stuff on my website too. But basically it's just like one big yarn community. We have a lot of virtual events and different things you can participate in and chat and stuff like that. So it's just a big yarn community and it's a lot of fun. Leslie asked, if you get a chance, could you show your ball winder and how you use it? I have the same one and my yarn sometimes feeds above or below the ball and it's messy. Interesting. Yeah, I can show how I use it maybe in a vlog coming up, because that would be a lot easier to show. Okay. Oh my gosh. Kristen, how do I prevent damage to my yarn when I have to thread 5,000 beads onto it and need to move said beads around? Don't do that. Do not pre-thread your beads. Look up another method where you can use a crochet hook to place your beads on one at a time. Do not thread your beads. If you absolutely have to thread them, I would do like 50 at a time, and you're just gonna have to cut every time you need a new bead. Cut your yarn, I mean. Preferably, I would say add them on with a crochet hook. It's way easier, it looks way better, and they don't slide around as much. Don't thread 5,000 beads on your yarn, please. Please don't do that. I love doing beads. Okay. Oh, there's so many good questions. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to just do like a purely chat, hangout, Q&A, kind of a YouTube or Instagram live thing, because that's one of my favorite things, is just getting to chat with you guys. But this is still a podcast episode, so I don't want to go too far into it. I know, Bethany, there's so many exciting things coming to the membership. Bethany's one of my members, and she is definitely one that helps make things better. Thank you, Bethany. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap things up. So at the end of my podcast, I always kind of tell you things that are bringing me joy. And this is actually the perfect segue. I am so happy just to be home right now. I know that you probably have seen me on Instagram and YouTube and like that all be affected the last few months over our move. I've just been so overwhelmed and just having a hard time in general. And I keep saying this, but like every week, honestly, I feel more and more like myself again. And I am just feeling so motivated lately. I'm feeling so good. I think leaving and coming back to kind of renewed that in me. I'm like, I'm just happy to get to work today. I'm excited right now. What I'm about to do is take a lunch break, but then I'm going to be working on stuff for the membership and making improvements with what we have currently, making that improve. So come June 1st, everyone that's joining in gets that new and improved. I've learned so much from it. And so I'm just excited to be working on that today. I'm ready and I'm feeling really good. So that's what's bringing me joy. Being home, feeling motivated, just feeling happier, feeling more settled into my life right now. It feels pretty amazing. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. Thank you for sticking around for part 2 of this. Now I got to get this tangled web of everything connected and the description boxes figured out and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Make sure to go over to the first part and comment so that you can enter for those physical prizes. And if I answered your question at all at any point, email me and I will send you one of my patterns for free. Okay? All right, I think that's everything. Let me just check one more time if I missed anything. Oh, Bethany, yours does the same thing with your winder. Interesting. We'll have to compare how mine is set up and I can talk through some things that might help. Okay. Kathy, you're feeling the rhythm of New York City. So glad the city is opening up so you can enjoy the real vibes. Yeah, the weather, everything opening up. It's really, really, really nice. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Bethany. Everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.